Okay, assholes. I'm back. I hope you don't regret your decision.
Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel.
Gee, Betty
This
White
has
sure looks
been a
different with her hair
request
down.
of my sister-in-law, who I may not get along with, but knows me the best outside my mom and my daughter. She knows me the best. And one of the things that she suggested was that I do a video blog about ranting, because apparently, according to her, I'm very good at it.
I'd certainly like to know where she got that idea from, because despite you being good at ranting, it takes you over 4 minutes just to get to the subject. You sure your sister-in-law knows you very well?
Because I have a lot to say, and a lot of people would agree with me.
I'd say statements like that until after you've got people agree with you, because what's to say you don't have people agreeing with you? Also, you're going to rant on ranting? Do you see the irony in that?
And if you don't, that's okay. You're entitled to your opinion. It doesn't matter to me. I don't care. But if you are rude to somebody or you troll somebody, I have no problem ripping into you and then deleting your thread 24 hours later.
First of all, you say people are entitled to their opinion, yet you threaten to remove people's comments and rip into them if their comments are nasty. Correct me if I'm wrong, but even if what they're saying is incredibly harsh and mean, isn't that still just an opinion? So they're entitled to an opinion so long as it doesn't hurt your self-esteem. So we're going down that slippery slope, are we? You then say you'll delete their threat. Way to assume the only negativity you'll receive are going to consist of threats. Hell, most trolls don't even try to threaten, and if they do, it's oftentimes so ridiculous you can't even take it seriously. You also threaten people who are mean and nasty by saying you'll rip into them and delete their comments. So you advise against people being mean and nasty, and yet you threaten them by saying you'll be mean and nasty back, and they're supposed to be the bad guy? Also, if you expect people to be model citizens on the internet, then you've come with unrealistic expectations.
Because I'll let you at least read it. I'm that mean. Anyway, she suggested that I do a vlog about ranting. So I'm gonna rant today.
It's okay, guys, she's only ranting. Just
My
want to make that clear
rant,
for you all.
my rant is about discrimination. Forgive me, I'm a smoker. Get over it.
Okay, well, we all have our bad habits, but that's certainly not my biggest issue. My biggest issue is that you say you're doing a rant on discrimination, and yet you open the video discriminating. Don't believe me? Check out my power to read dictionary definitions. Discrimination is an action that denies social participation or human right to categorize a people based on prejudice. You say if people are mean and nasty towards your video, you would rip into them and delete their comment. So you're denying people social participation due to their way of expressing their opinion. Then just now, you tell people who may have a problem with you smoking to get over it. Again, isn't that an act of discrimination, since you're telling people who may have a problem with smoking to simply get over it? I just came back and I already have to deal with this double standard bullshit?
And please do not take this the wrong way. I have nothing against any races. The godmother of my daughter is African American.
That's great you aren't racist, but what does that have to do with your video? Unless this is a segue to racial discrimination, which it isn't, then I'd say get to the point instead of giving people background history of yourself, because I'm pretty sure nobody cares in this case.
Anyway, back to my discrimination issue.
It's funny how you say you're going back to your discrimination issue when you never even started talking about it. Yeah, I'm being a cherry-picking numbnut, what of it?
Like I said, my mom and I are poor. We've tried every agency you can think of to receive agencies that help with bills, housing, everything. And they tell us one of two things, maybe three, depending on the agency. But the major things that they tell her is, oh, I'm sorry, but you're outside the allotted time to make the request, which is the number one thing. The other thing is, oh, I'm sorry, we don't have the funds needed to help you in your situation.
Well, to be fair, not all agencies can run 24/7 and they don't have an infinite budget. Plus, you gotta take into consideration that they deal with more than one client each day going through the same thing you're going through.
I get food stamps. I get medical coverage. So does my mom. And I have a cell phone. I do have a cell phone. My cell phone, isn't it pretty? Yeah. It comes from the government. It's prepaid.
Well, that certainly explains the phone, but I'm still confused about the house you're in, the furniture in it, the computer you're using, the webcam you're using to film this video, and the internet you're using to make uploading this video all possible.
I don't pay a dime on my cell phone. And it bothers me quite a lot because I will go into these places to reapply for food stamps and stuff so I can get food for my kid and to help my mom. And I go in and I have to get a ride to go there. And it's generally by my sister-in-law. And I go in and I see these people, and they are not people that work there. They're just people that go there to get the assistance. I see these people with brand new cars. I'm like, cars that cost more than my house.
Okay, I know I'm being a cherry-picking asshole again, but how do you know they're more expensive than your house? Do they still have the price tag on them? Also, where's the part of the discrimination? So far, I have heard nothing of discrimination, the main topic of which you were supposed to be ranting about.
Not only that, but they've got things like iPhones. And I'm not talking the new age iPhones. I'm talking the most expensive $200-300 iPhones. Whereas I'm struggling with a prepaid government phone. No car.
Well, have you ever considered some people are just on different welfare plans? I mean, hell, I'm pretty sure some people fall under different conditions that will let them get more perks to assist in whatever their disability or conditions are. Plus, you have to keep in mind they have to be truthful about their conditions because lying about them could get them arrested for stealing. Obviously, someone like you probably want to get the same perks as a physically handicapped person. Wait a minute! You say you're poor and the government pays for everything, but where do you get the cigarettes from? Last time I checked, those aren't cheap.
It has not, well, it kind of does. And those of you that do know, and please don't think I'm racist, but those of you that are white and do understand, when you are white and you are seeking out assistance, you don't get the same amount of benefits and assistance that the African Americans do.
Can I ask you something? When you were seeing all this happening and this irritated you, why didn't you ask why? Why didn't you go to that agency and say, hey, what did they do to get that? Also, some people are given more than us white trash folk because foreigners aren't from the US, and they need to have a way to make building a home and living life affordable, so some of them are given benefits such as extra money, free appliances. It's also their living conditions can be met. It's not out of racism, it's out of convenience for foreigners. I would know. I used to work at a place with a foreigners policy.
Like I said, don't take offense. I love African Americans.
Yeah, I love black people. Except when they get them Hummers, them iPads, them niggas stealing from us cracker people.
Awesome. So please do not think I'm being racist, because I'm not. I'm just stating a fact as I know it.
Well, just because you're stating a fact doesn't mean it can't be racist. When your opening argument is to why you're being given less benefits than someone else simply over the color of their skin, I'm sorry, that can come off as racist.
I worry about the future for people. I worry about my mom, who is legally blind, has kidney failure, and is currently going through rehabilitation to relearn to walk.
Jesus Christ, I'm going to come off as a huge asshole right now, but give me a break. I swear, if it's not giving background history on yourself, stating baseless claims about agencies, it's you trying to guilt trip us by telling us sob stories. Look, I'm sorry for your folks and all, but right now, you're just coming off as selfish and trying to use the conditions of people in your family as a crutch. If you think that's going to get someone like me to let up on you, then I'm sorry, I'm not going to do that. Not unless you give me a good reason as to why I should, because right now you haven't made a single point yet.
Outside of worrying about her, I'm worried about my daughter.
Oh, son of a bitch.
But I need shoes for her. And her shoes cost $1. And I look at these kids that go to these facilities for assistance, and they got shoes like $100, $200. And I'm sitting here thinking, how in the hell is this possible? Now, people always say, and I do hear this a lot, why don't you get her dad for child support? I'm a single mom. Why don't you get her dad for child support? He should be helping. I have been trying since the day she was born. Unfortunately, he is one of those deadbeat dads.
Ooh, classy. That's coming from the person who's only good for $1.
Which I'd like to beat dead, but, that's that story in itself.
Oh no, why not tell us? After all, you've already given us a biography of at least 68% of the rest of your family.
And to me, this is a form of discrimination.
How? How is giving economic benefits to foreigners a form of discrimination? It's to help them live easier in the U.S. Obviously, people born in the U.S. don't need it as much since we've lived here our whole lives. We're already well accustomed to how things are run in this country, while foreigners, on the other hand, are coming from other countries, and they have to start over with their lives, buying everything they used to have in the country where they lived in, so they can support not just themselves, but also their own families. You keep saying you're not trying to be racist, but you kind of are coming off as a racist by constantly blaming foreigners for having more perks and welfare. Especially since you, A, haven't gotten any proof, and B, nor have you explained why you think that.
I'll probably do another video blog about discrimination, which comes in a different aspect outside of,
If it's anything like this video, I think I'll pass.
This, I thought, was the first and foremost that needed to be gotten across.
You say it's the first and foremost point to get across, and yet you spend the whole video not making any points to your video. Did you make this just to see your face on the camera? I think she made this just to see your face on the camera.
My daughter is awake. I will have you guys meet her. You can see videos of her in my channel. She was very young, but she is like so cute. And this is not a gushing mom, being like, oh, my child's great. No, my daughter is cute.
That's nice, but you want to know the truth. You say you're not trying to be a gushing mom about your daughter, but here's the thing. Even if it is a fact your child is adorable, you're still gushing about her.
Make some comments in mine about things you want me to rant about, or in my other video about things that you want me to answer.
I had a suggestion to not make rant again, but God forbid you rip into me and remove my comment. You're such a meanie like that.
These things. So, please don't hesitate. And if you're worried about somebody saying something mean to you, me, I got your back.
Egotism, the downfall of a lot of people who claim they can fight trolls. But you don't have to take my word for it. Just look at Gligar13 vids. She says this like she's about to end the video, and yet we still got 3 minutes left of this shit. Well, this is what I get for coming back.
I do not like bullies, which I'll go into another rant about.
Aren't bullies common subjects of discrimination, though? Why not discuss them in this video? I mean, you are talking about discrimination, and bullies are a pretty easy subject, but no. Gotta whine about them black people riding in expensive cars and wearing expensive shoes. White people, I swear to God.
Give me a line, let me know what you think. Hate me, love me, whatever.
Okay, you know what? I'm ending it here. I'll see this channel terminated in 2 weeks.